2026 Minnesota DMV Motorcycle Permit Test 1540 questions and complete answers. Question 1. How can a motorcycle operator discourage lane sharing by other drivers? Option A. By giving dirty looks to other drivers. Option B. By riding in the center portion of the lane. Option C. By riding in the left portion of the lane. Option D. By riding in a zigzag pattern. The correct answer is option B, by riding in the center portion of the lane. Explanation. By riding in the center portion of your lane, you will ensure that there is not a large space on either side of your motorcycle. Minimizing those spaces can help deter drivers from trying to share the lane with you. Question 2. Riding between two vehicles moving in the same direction. Option A is illegal. Option B is encouraged if traffic is heavy. Option C is encouraged during the day to prevent traffic jams. Option D is acceptable if the motorcyclist is comfortable with the move. The correct answer is option A, is illegal. Explanation. In Oregon, it is illegal for motorcycles and mopeds to pass between two moving vehicles on a multi-lane highway or one-way street. Question 3. Where is the throttle usually located? Option A, near the left footrest. Option B, near the right footrest. Option C, on the left handle grip. Option D, on the right handle grip. The correct answer is option D, on the right handle grip. Explanation. The throttle of a motorcycle is usually located on the right handle grip. Be sure to know where all of your motorcycle's controls are located before riding. Question 4. A thorough check of your motorcycle. Option A is useless unless done by a mechanic. Option B should not be done before a ride. Option C should be done only after a ride. Option D can help you identify any mechanical defects or equipment failures. The correct answer is option D, can help you identify any mechanical defects or equipment failures. Explanation. It is recommended that you thoroughly check your motorcycle before every ride. Doing this can help you identify mechanical defects or equipment failures that could endanger you. Question 5. If you are riding in traffic when a small animal enters your lane, you should. Option A. Do whatever you can, including swerving into other lanes, to avoid hitting the animal. Option B. Switch lanes as quickly as possible. Option C. Stay in your lane. Option D. Flash your lights to try to scare the animal. The correct answer is option C. Stay in your lane. Explanation. Do everything you safely can to avoid hitting an animal in the road. If you are in traffic, however, you should remain in your lane. Swerving into another lane of traffic to avoid hitting an animal can cause you to collide with another driver. Hitting something small is less dangerous than hitting something big. Question 6. Use your mirrors when stopped at an intersection. Option A, to see if vehicles parked on the sides of the street are entering traffic. Option B, to look for vehicles changing lanes. Option C, to watch for vehicles behind you that may not be slowing down. Option D, to see if someone is planning to turn behind you. The correct answer is option C, to watch for vehicles behind you that may not be slowing down. Explanation. When you are stopped at an intersection, use your mirrors to check for cars approaching you from behind. The drivers may not notice you until they are too close, and you may need to react. Question 7. When riding a motorcycle, you should. Option A. Always pick one part of the lane to occupy and never leave that part of the lane. Option B. Vary your lane position as conditions warrant. Option C. Only ride in the center of the lane so other vehicles can see you more easily. Option D. Ride in a zigzag pattern so other drivers notice you. The correct answer is option B. Vary your lane position as conditions warrant. Explanation. There is no one lane position that is always best, nor one that should always be avoided. Change your lane position as necessary based on changing road and traffic conditions. Question 8. Impairment from alcohol. Option A begins with the first drink. Option B begins at about half of the legal limit. Option C occurs at the legal limit. Option D occurs only if you have had multiple drinks. The correct answer is option A, begins with the first drink. Explanation: as little as one drink can have a significant effect on the abilities that you need for safe riding. You can be impaired even if you are well below the legal blood alcohol limit. No amount of alcohol is safe to consume before riding. Question 9. A linked braking system. Option A connects the front and rear brakes, applying both brakes when either brake lever is applied. Option B connects the front brake to the gear shifter, applying the brake when the rider downshifts. Option C connects the rear brake to a foot control. Option D connects the rear brake to a switch on the handlebar. The correct answer is option A, connects the front and rear brakes, applying both brakes when either brake lever is applied. Explanation: a linked braking system connects the front and rear brakes on a motorcycle. This system applies braking pressure to both brakes when either the front or rear lever is used. Check your owner's manual for a detailed explanation of the braking system on your motorcycle. Question 10. To help other drivers see you, you should wear: Option A, darkly colored clothes. Option B, brightly colored clothes. Option C, lights. Option D, a black jacket. The correct answer is option B, brightly colored clothes. Explanation: wearing brightly colored clothing will help you to be seen by other road users. Wear clothes that increase your visibility both during the day and at night. Question 11. When passing another vehicle. Option A, you may ride on the shoulder. Option B, you may complete the pass in a no passing zone. Option C, you must start and complete the pass within a passing zone. Option D, you should sound your horn to get the other driver to slow down. The correct answer is option C, you must start and complete the pass within a passing zone. Explanation: all passing maneuvers must be completed within the posted speed limits and only in areas where passing is safe and legal. Question 12. Riding at night. Option A is discouraged. Option B is made safer by wearing reflective clothing. Option C is not safe because other drivers cannot see your turn signals. Option D should only be done in the city. The correct answer is option B, is made safer by wearing reflective clothing. Explanation: you should wear reflective materials when riding at night to make yourself more visible to other road users. Question 13. To control a motorcycle properly, you should: Option A, sit so you can use your arms to steer, not to hold yourself up. Option B, sit far enough back on the seat that you can keep your arms straight. Option C, keep your knees away from the gas tank. Option D, drag your feet on the ground. The correct answer is option A, sit so you can use your arms to steer, not to hold yourself up. Explanation: when riding, sit so you are able to use your arms to control the motorcycle rather than to hold yourself up. Your arms should be slightly bent when you are holding the handle grips. To help maintain your balance, keep your knees against the gas tank and your feet firmly on the footrests. Question 14. When carrying a passenger on a motorcycle, you must: Option A, have a seat that is large enough for 2 riders. Option B, only have one set of footrests. Option C, not encourage the passenger to wear protective clothing. Option D, put a sticker on the brake light to warn other motorists that a passenger is on the motorcycle. The correct answer is option A, have a seat that is large enough for 2 riders. Explanation: you should not carry a passenger unless your motorcycle has a seat that is large enough for 2 riders. The motorcycle should be equipped with footrests for the passenger. Your passenger should wear the same kind of protective gear that is recommended to operators. Question 15. Where should a load be placed? Option A, as low as possible. Option B, as high as possible. Option C, behind the rear axle. Option D, on one side of the motorcycle. The correct answer is option A, as low as possible. Explanation. Loads should kept low, either fastened securely or in saddlebags. Piling loads against a sissy bar or frame on the back of a seat is dangerous because it can raise the motorcycle's center of gravity and change the balance of the motorcycle. Loads should be equally distributed on both sides of the motorcycle. Question 16. Your lane position should not. Option A, increase your ability to see. Option B, avoid placing you in other drivers' blind spots. Option C, encourage other drivers to share your lane. Option D, provide you with an escape route. The correct answer is option C, encourage other drivers to share your lane. Explanation. A properly chosen lane position should provide a number of benefits, including an increased ability to see others and to be seen. It should help you avoid wind blasts, other drivers' blind spots, and surface hazards. Your lane position should discourage other drivers from trying to share your lane and provide you with an escape route should a hazard arise. Question 17. When going through a turn on a motorcycle, you should. Option A, keep your eyes focused close to the front of the motorcycle. Option B, look through the turn to where you want to go. Option C, turn your entire body to see through the turn. Option D, increase your speed before the turn. The correct answer is option B, look through the turn to where you want to go. Explanation. When making a turn, you should look through the turn to where you want to go. Turn just your head, not your shoulders, and keep your eyes level with the horizon. Question 18. When conducting a pre-ride check, be sure that Option A, the brakes make a loud squeaking noise. Option B, the brakes cause some friction with the steering. Option C, each brake can hold the motorcycle. Option D, only the rear brake can hold the motorcycle. The correct answer is option C. Each brake can hold the motorcycle. Explanation. Check your brake levers individually before every ride. Make sure each one feels firm and holds the motorcycle when the brake is fully applied. Question 19. Before mounting a motorcycle, you should check all of the following, except Option A, the air pressure in the tires. Option B, fluid levels. Option C, the turn signals. Option D, damage to the paint. The correct answer is option D, damage to the paint. Explanation. Before getting on a motorcycle, you should check the tread and air pressure of the tires, the oil and fluid levels, the lights and the signals. Question 20. Helmets. Option A, must be worn by all operators. Option B, must be worn by operators under the age of 18. Option C, must be worn by all operators who have not had their license for at least 2 years. Option D, are never required. The correct answer is option B, must be worn by operators under the age of 18. Explanation. Motorcycle operators and passengers under the age of 18 and riders of any age who are operating on a motorcycle permit must wear approved helmets while riding. It is recommended that all motorcycle riders wear helmets every time they ride. Question 21. If your motorcycle begins to wobble, you should. Option A, accelerate out of the wobble. Option B, use the brakes gradually. Option C, grip the handlebars firmly and close the throttle gradually. Option D, downshift. The correct answer is option C. Grip the handlebars firmly and close the throttle gradually. Explanation. Trying to accelerate out of a wobble is dangerous and will only make your motorcycle more unstable. Instead, grip the handlebars firmly without trying to fight the wobble. Gradually close the throttle to slow down and move your weight as far forward and downward as possible. Pull off the road as soon as you can. Question 22. How is the accelerator controlled? Option A, with the right hand. Option B, with the left hand. Option C, with the right foot. Option D, with the left foot. The correct answer is option A, with the right hand. Explanation: the accelerator of a motorcycle is located by the right hand grip and is controlled with the right hand. Question 23. When packing a load on a motorcycle, option A, the heavier items should go toward the front. Option B, the heavier items should go toward the rear. Option C, mounting loads behind the rear axle is recommended. Option D, lighter items should be stored in front of you. The correct answer is option A. The heavier items should go toward the front. Explanation: loads should be positioned forward with heavier items toward the front of the load. Loads should be over or in front of the rear axle. Lighter items should be packed behind you. Question 24. Reflective material on your helmet. Option A helps you to be seen. Option B is not allowed. Option C should only be used at night. Option D does not help you to be seen. The correct answer is option A, helps you to be seen. Explanation: reflective material on a vest or on the sides of your helmet can make you more visible to other drivers and should be used both day and night. Question 25. When riding behind a car, you should: option A, ride in a position that will allow the other driver to see you in the rearview mirror. Option B, assume the driver sees you. Option C, ride in the far left portion of the lane. Option D, ride in the far right portion of the lane. The correct answer is option A, ride in a position that will allow the other driver to see you in their rearview mirror. Explanation: when riding behind a car, you should position yourself so you can be seen in the other driver's rearview mirror. Riding in the center portion of the lane will generally ensure that you will appear in the middle of their rearview mirror, where the driver is most likely to notice you. Question 26. When riding with a passenger, you should: option A, maintain your usual space cushion. Option B, brake later than usual. Option C, ride a little more slowly than usual. Option D, ride a little faster than usual. The correct answer is option C, ride a little more slowly than usual. Explanation: your motorcycle will sit lower than normal under the additional weight of a passenger. To accommodate, you should ride a bit more slowly than usual, particularly when riding through curves, through corners, or over bumps. The extra weight also means that your motorcycle will take longer than usual to speed up, slow down, or stop, so you should maintain a larger space cushion when carrying a passenger. Question 27. Your lane position should help you: option A, communicate your intentions to other drivers. Option B, keep others from passing you. Option C, travel to your destination as quickly as possible. Option D, linger in the blind spots of other drivers. The correct answer is option A, communicate your intentions to other drivers. Explanation: a properly chosen lane position should protect your lane from other drivers while communicating your intentions to them. Question 28. When riding with a passenger, you should: option A, ride faster than usual. Option B, ride more slowly than usual. Option C, start slowing later than usual. Option D, try to squeeze into smaller gaps in traffic. The correct answer is option B, ride more slowly than usual. Explanation: the added weight of a passenger will affect the handling of your motorcycle. Expect your motorcycle to accelerate more slowly than usual, turn more slowly than usual, and require extra space to come to a complete stop. Ride more slowly, start slowing sooner when approaching a stop, open up a larger space cushion, and wait for larger gaps when crossing, entering, or merging into traffic. Question 29. A windshield, option A, is a good substitute for a face shield. Option B, does not completely protect your eyes from the wind. Option C is required on all motorcycles. Option D should be used on windy days. The correct answer is option B, does not completely protect your eyes from the wind. Explanation: a windshield is not an adequate substitute for the protection offered by goggles or a face shield. Most windshields will not protect your eyes from the wind. Question 30. Before every ride, it is important to check all of the following except option A, the spokes, option B, the tire tread, option C, the lights, option D, the seat fabric. The correct answer is option D, the seat fabric. Explanation: before every ride, you should complete a thorough check of your motorcycle. Be sure to check the rims and spokes to make sure none are bent, loose, or damaged, the condition and tread of the tires, and all of the lights. Question 31. What does this signal mean? Option A, rest stop. Option B, high beams on. Option C, turn right. Option D, hazard. The correct answer is option D, hazard. Explanation: signals are an important part of communication when riding in groups. When the lead rider's right leg is extended, it means there is a hazard in the roadway on their right side. Question 32. Which factor does not play a role in a person's blood alcohol content BAC? Option A, the amount of alcohol consumed. Option B, body weight. Option C, how quickly the alcohol was consumed. Option D, how often alcohol is consumed. The correct answer is option D, how often alcohol is consumed. Explanation: the three major factors that impact a person's blood alcohol content are the amount of alcohol they have consumed, how quickly they have consumed it, and their body weight. The person's sex, physical condition, and food intake may also have some effect. Question 33. Before changing lanes, motorcycle riders should turn their heads to look over their shoulders because option A, motorcycles have blind spots, just like other vehicles. Option B, they can catch the attention of other drivers by turning their heads. Option C, mirrors are not really helpful. Option D, they should try to make eye contact with surrounding drivers. The correct answer is option A. Motorcycles have blind spots, just like other vehicles. Explanation: like any other vehicle, a motorcycle has blind spots that cannot be seen by a rider using their mirrors. A motorcyclist should always turn their head to check for vehicles or other hazards in their blind spot before changing lanes. Question 34. To lessen your chances of being involved in a crash, you should: option A, use your turn signals to indicate that you plan to change lanes. Option B, tailgate other drivers. Option C, keep your eyes focused no more than 15 feet in front of your motorcycle. Option D, not use a headlight during the day. The correct answer is option A. Use your turn signals to indicate that you plan to change lanes. Explanation: to lessen the chances of a crash occurring, you should make yourself visible, communicate your intentions to others, maintain adequate space cushions, search your path of travel at least 12 seconds ahead, identify and separate hazards, and be prepared to react to changing conditions. Question 35. If your front wheel skids as a result of braking, you should: option A, keep the front brake engaged. Option B, release the front brake immediately and reapply the brake smoothly. Option C, release the front brake and only use the rear brake. Option D, release both brakes and coast to a stop. The correct answer is option B, release the front brake immediately and reapply the brake smoothly. Explanation: if your front wheel locks as a result of braking, you should release the front brake immediately and reapply the brake smoothly. Question 36. If road conditions require a longer stopping distance than normal, you should: option A, decrease your usual following distance. Option B, increase your usual following distance. Option C, travel on the shoulder. Option D, ask someone else to operate your motorcycle. The correct answer is option B, increase your usual following distance. Explanation. An increased following distance is needed if your motorcycle will take longer than normal to stop, if the pavement is slippery, if you cannot see through the vehicle ahead of you, or if traffic is heavy and another driver may try to squeeze in front of you. Open up to a minimum 3-second following distance. Question 37. When riding through a curve, a group of motorcyclists should: Option A, ride in a staggered formation. Option B, ride in a single file formation. Option C, ride in a side-by-side formation. Option D, use both lanes if possible. The correct answer is option B, ride in a single file formation. Explanation. While a staggered formation is generally recommended, riders in a group should move into a single file formation when taking curves, taking turns, entering a highway, or leaving a highway. Question 38. The best lane position. Option A is always the right portion of the lane. Option B is always the center portion of the lane. Option C is always the left portion of the lane. Option D varies based on road, weather, and traffic conditions. The correct answer is option D, varies based on road, weather, and traffic conditions. Explanation. There is no single lane position that is always best and no single lane position that should always be avoided. You should vary your lane position in response to changes in riding conditions. Question 39. Engine braking. Option A is illegal. Option B is slowing down by turning the engine off. Option C is slowing down by downshifting. Option D is not encouraged because of the damage it does to the engine. The correct answer is option C, is slowing down by downshifting. Explanation. Shifting to a lower gear produces an effect similar to applying the brakes. This is known as engine braking. Question 40. When you are being passed by another vehicle, which part of the lane should you ride in? Option A, the left. Option B, the center. Option C, the right. Option D, it doesn't matter. The correct answer is option B, the center. Explanation. When being passed, it is generally safest to ride in the center portion of your lane. Riding on the side nearest the passing vehicle increases the risk of colliding with them. Riding on the side farthest from the passing vehicle is also dangerous, as it could tempt the driver to re-enter your lane before it is safe to do so.